Hey guys, this is Richard Dunbar out here at Courtesy Chevy Buick GMC in Breaux, Louisiana. If you need something, if you need to order something, if we have it in stock, give us a call. My number is 337-344-8961. I'll be talking to you soon.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have a 2022 GMC Sierra HD. This is a 2500. Unfortunately, it's about to get sold, and yeah, I just want to do a quick video for you guys. They did allow me to do this here at Courtesy Chevrolet Buick GMC, so be sure to check these guys out. I am in love with this color and with this trim package. This is really more or less an appearance package, and it does have some nice off-road cues, and I want to show you guys around the truck really quickly. So let's go ahead and start at the front here. So this does have a reflective style LED headlights, and it does have an LED daytime running light. It does have LED turn signals with LED fog lights that are reflective style too. Now when you get the AT4, you do have these red tow hooks, aggressive painted black front grille, and I'm not a huge fan of the chrome, but if you look at the wheels, if you look at just the overall appearance, it does really flow really well with this truck overall. The GMC painted in red really does set it off on the front end too, guys. Looks really, really good. But you do have a painted bumper, and down below you do see you have a plastic trim piece, painted shroud around that front grille there. And on the side you do have a plastic appearance for the fender flares. And one thing I love that GMC does is they do incorporate these lights on the fender flares, which I think just looks really good. And they're both amber on the front and rear too. Now this is going to be a 20-inch wheel wrapped in an LT 275/65, and these are Goodyear tires too. And then take a look at some of the capacities for the tires. Max load is going to be 3,750, and this is your kilograms, and 80 psi is cold. And you do have a fabric material inside of here. As you guys know, GM does use an IFS on their HD trucks, independent front suspension. And check out your running boards too. These are like styled more or less for like off-road. So if you are going off-road on the trail, these are going to help you to keep from damaging the side of your cab here. This truck was equipped with a 360 camera. You do have a camera right here, and I don't think I showed it to you on this front, but you do have a forward-facing camera right here too. One thing I like about the GMC trucks, they do sit higher. So this truck does have a little bit over 11 inches of ground clearance, which is pretty good actually. And GMC does use the smart key system for the front and rear doors, so you can unlock it, and you can also lock it from either door. Ford or Ram do not do that, so I do like that they do that on this truck. And man, I love this blue paint, guys. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Check that out. Now something that GM does that's unique is they do give you these steps on each side of the bed. So if you are hooking up your fifth wheel or your gooseneck trailer, it is easier to like lock in the pin by just stepping on this step here. They also give you basically a 7-foot bed, and they did move back the fifth wheel prep package a little bit also, which will help you with making a 90-degree turn, which is really helpful if you are getting into tight spaces with your trailer. Now, as I mentioned, this is a 2500, and you do have just your main leaf pack here. You have 5 leaves in this main pack here. You can see right there. And if you were to get a 3500, they do add additional overload leaf springs. And this tailgate is actually standard on this truck too. So if you do get an AT4, they just add this tailgate as part of the package for you. Now before I show you the tailgate, you do have a camera and a light for your conventional hitch. This is a class 5 receiving hitch, and they do have 2 camera inputs here for your trailer. You can do one for the inside or outside, 7-pin connector, and they do have the parking sensors on the back here too. Now let's go back to the tailgate. If you push this button here, it does open the top piece of this. There's also a button, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a button that you have to push right here that lifts this little lip up, and moving forward, if you push the bottom button here, it does drop the whole tailgate. And then you could use this as a step too. So you see the button a little bit better here. And then that pretty much drops down for you there. They do give you a grab handle, LED lights. You have a 4 and a 7-pin connector, 5th wheel prep package, and they do give you a power plug right here. And then you have a camera view for your trailer. Now check out your mirrors. You do have a power extender for if you are pulling your trailer, it will go out for you. You do have lights, and the convex is still manually adjustable, but it is adjustable though, which is nice. Now let's go ahead and take a look under the hood. So this does have the optional 6.6 Duramax. You can get a standard gas engine. This one's gonna be good for 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque. Made it to a 10-speed Allison transmission. And this truck, I mean, it's fast. If you put this bad boy in tow haul mode, one of my followers, Matthew Anderson, I always give him a shout out because he always is commenting on my videos and giving me good information. But if you put it in tow haul mode, you do get all that power up front. So just keep that in mind if you are racing any Ram guys, because you're definitely going to beat them. Now, if you do get the diesel, you do have a 342 rear axle. And this is the only axle ratio available for the Duramax. And the reason why that is because first, second, and third gear on this transmission are so deep, they decided just to go with a lower axle ratio in the rear. That way you can get better fuel economy with that 10-speed and diesel configuration. You do have a plug on the driver's side. I didn't show this to you earlier, but this is for your engine block heater if you do live in those colder climates. And they already give you like a plug for it too. Notice you have this nice orange stitching that matches the accents on the seats. Same color design stitching on the seats, on the steering wheel, and even on the dash in some places. I love these running boards. They do make getting in and out easy. Now you do have like a all-weather mat with a little carpet here that can be taken out. Now let's take a look at this interior here, guys. Like, I really do like the overall design. It's very basic. It's lacking behind Ram, lacking behind Ford for that fact, but in 2023 they're talking about updating this system. Now you do have your full drive system, you do have automatic, and this does have tow haul mode if you swipe this to the right. We have to look at some of the driving modes. Let me see if I can, I'll just turn it on for a second here. But take a look at some of your drive modes. You have normal and off-road. So these are normal drive modes that they always have. And then you have your tow haul mode 2 that pops up down below. Now this is an 8-inch diagonal screen. And I do like the camera views that come with this system here. Let me just show it to you really quickly. So if you go to camera, the clearest camera in the business. If they get a bigger screen, it's going to be game over. I just know it. Let's take a look at the bed camera. And then you have your conventional hitch zoom in. Now something that would be helpful if you do plan on using this off-road is you do have these off-road cameras too. And then if you want to check, you know, where your tires are, you see that right there? These camera views would really help with that. And just take a look at this camera view. This would also be helpful. I think it does. Not really. It doesn't really show the wheels when you turn the steering wheel, but this is also another good one if you need to use this for going off the road. But overall, like I said, guys, this is something that, you know, it's not a true hardcore off-roading truck like the Power Wagon, because it still has the capability of a true HD truck, as you'll see on the numbers here in a second. But let's just keep going around the interior. Because this is a diesel, you have your exhaust brake, you can drop that tailgate down, and you can lift it back up. This will control the plug for the bed, and this does have the downhill assist. I thought it'd be worth mentioning, if you would like downhill assist, off-road suspension, things like that, and you don't want to pay the AT4 price, you can get a X31 off-road and protection package on an SLT, and it's only $1,400. Now let's get back to the video. Now on the side here, you do have, this is your normal storage, and dual climate control. You do have USBs, power plugs. You have an additional power plug inside the interior. Actually, this might control this one. trailer brake, charging station, storage, cup holders, and leather wrapped center console. Huge space in here. USBs inside of here as well to hide your cords if you don't want to see them out here. And I don't know if you saw it, but this does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Check this out. I never see this inside the trucks, but this truck does have it as an option in here. It's your gooseneck ball. These are your supports for the chains for your gooseneck trailer. I love how big this cab is. I will say this is probably about a little bit bigger than the Fords. It does have a flat floor surface. Tons of storage out back too. And you do have space below the seat to store small things. Like if you have a hitch or something like that, you can put it down here. And out back, more USBs, more power plugs, air vents to keep your rear occupants comfortable. And that pretty much wraps up the back here. So let's take a look at the numbers here. This truck does have a gross vehicle weight rating of 11,350 pounds. Gross combined vehicle weight rating is going to be 27,500. The rear gross axle rating is going to be 6,600 pounds. The front is 5,600 pounds. Curb weight, this truck is heavy, 8,315 pounds with a max payload of 3,035. And then here's some of your towing numbers for the truck too. I didn't have a chance to show you the window sticker, so I'm going to show you online some of the options on this truck. Now the base price was $60,100, and then you have to select the AT4 with the 6.6 Duramax. And let's go to the colors. The Pacific Blue Metallic was $495, and the only packages that were on this truck was the AT4 Preferred package. I'll just let you see it. Be sure to pause it if you'd like to see more. Right here. Gooseneck and fifth wheel package is right below at $545. Driver Alert package 1, and you also have the gooseneck hitch package at $325. As far as the exterior goes, you do have to offer the 20-inch wheels. It does come standard with the 18s, and the sunroof was something that was optional on this truck too. The AT4 high clearance steps was $1,095, and the very last thing that I had to opt for this truck was the all-weather floor mat liners. So the price online is a little bit higher. The actual price of the truck was $78,530, which I'll show you here. But hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Like I said, didn't have a lot of time today, but I really want to show you guys this truck. It's probably one of the best looking HDs on the market to date, and with the AT4 package, it just makes it that much better. See you in the next video.